Well, good morning, Atticus and Che. I thought I'd put Atticus first today because I'm also the youngest and I know what it's like to be tagged on the end. So anyway, this is the fourth Sunday in Advent, and I'm going to light our last candle, which means that the next day we celebrate will be Christmas. So here we go. So we have 3 candles lit. And this particular candle way over there, and I'm going to have to be careful how I do this because I'm reaching over already burning flames, but this one is the candle of love. And we often say that love came down at Christmas. Ooh, I'm going to have to stand up to do this. There we go. So there we have the candle of love burning. And in a little while I'm going to go downstairs and do a little bit with Grandad for you, but he's just getting ready to go to church. He goes on every Sunday. So the story I've chosen for you this week is one that talks about love. And this one is called Over the River and Through the Woods. I practiced doing this so I wouldn't have to shuffle so much. Over the river and through the woods, there's a holiday mood in the air. There's an anticipation of Christmas-time magic and Yuletide excitement to share. We sometimes call Christmas Yuletide. A bright winter moon lights a soft, solemn snowfall. We have that here, although you do not. Warm thoughts help conquer the cold. And it's true, if it's been very, very cold here lately, but I have warmed up just by thinking of the 2 of you and how lucky I am to have such wonderful grandchildren. And families remember to love one another as cherished traditions unfold. Traditions are the things that we do every year at Christmas, and all of them are pretty much to do with how much we love each other. Wintertime fantasies come to fruition as sugar plums dance in the heads of wide-eyed believers who hang up their stockings, then nestle down snug in their beds. Now, I made a stocking for each of you, and it helps me to remember that on Christmas, even though you're far away, there's something there that tells you that I love you very much. And we've got our stockings ready to go over there. The one on the end with the snowman you can just barely see, that's one that my grandmother made for me a very long time ago, and I still use it every year for Santa to bring me what he decides to bring me. Treasured remembrances tug at our heartstrings, bringing our past ever near. And this is a picture of a mom holding her baby, or a little boy, I guess, or a little girl. I don't know which it is. But I have pictures of me holding your daddy and also Uncle Chris and Jonathan at Christmas time when they were little boys. And I always remember those things every year at Christmas time. And yet another Christmas pageant. Now, I don't think until you're living in Canada again, you'll do this, but we're going to do one this afternoon at Cousin Lucas's other grandma's, Nana Valerie, and I'll try and do a little video of part of it to send to you. Keeping alive with warm recollections, family and friends we hold dear. and you are certainly that for me. The season surrounds us with fond remembrance, and all the joy it imparts. I have the same thing here, and I bet you do in your house too. I know you have a fireplace where you can put some of your decorations. As over the river and through the woods, we travel back home in our hearts. So, I must admit that every year at Christmas time, I travel back to my childhood home when my mom and dad were alive, and we had such wonderful Christmases together. And I travel back in time to, in my heart, to when your daddy and his brothers were also part of my life. And I travel back to the Christmas when I visited you in Saudi Arabia, and when we welcomed Atticus into the family. Oh, here's Grandad. He's going to come and say hello with us. Okay, so here we have Grandad. This is my Advent 4 video. You just have to say hello.
Hello.
And tell him what you've been doing, Grandad.
I've been trying to sort through my photographs, all my pictures from Africa.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. And you're just going to go off to church, and you're going to drive somebody there, and you'll celebrate Advent 4 there?
I guess I will.
Okay.
And we're having a party this afternoon, I hear.
Yes, we are. And I've promised them I'm going to send them a little video of that party that we have for a family sing. So...
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay, you'll probably get another one of those before when we come back to light the Christmas candle, which is this one right in the middle here. And in the meantime, I love you both very much, and I'll talk to you next week.